And the $1,000,000 question is like, if I offer the Naivedyam, are the gods going to eat it? God, you have given me, and this a portion of it. I submit it to you, and I'll take it. So the simple procedure of offering Naivedyam to gods has such a big science in our great Sanatana Dharma. Hari Om, Sri Matre Namaha. My dear viewers, we've been getting knowledge, or we were thinking about how to offer Pancha Pujas and how the ritualistic pujas are connecting with our body, how they are connected with our Kundalini Shakti, and also the Panchabhutas in our body, how they are energized, and how the Pancha Tanmatras are happening in our body when we offer a ritualistic puja. So when we are offering a ritualistic puja, all our 5 senses, like your visual sense, your auditory sense, okay, your smelling sense, and your taste sense, and your touch sense, all the senses are focused. That's what you call as the Pancha Tanmatra. So all the 5 sensual organ, that is called as Jnana Indriyas, and all the conversion of your physical energy into the Pancha Tanmatra and into the experience is carried out in pujas. Like, you see the alankaram, you see those flowers. As I mentioned earlier, flowers signify the akashic energy. So you see those colors, your mind gets, enlightened, like in the sense you become fresh. And you see, like you hear the sound of the bell, you hear the sound of the mantras, then the auditory sense is enriched. Similarly, the fragrance of the flowers, the fragrance of the agarbatti, the fragrance of the sandalwood paste, all those are connecting with your nostrils, and your olfactory sense, that is that smell sense, is enriched. And with a Naivedya, your taste sense is enriched. And when you go to the temple or in your puja room, you will feel a feeling, that is a tingling feeling or a chillness or on all of your body. See, when your mind is merged with the divine, you will feel, a enriching feel on your body. So your touch sense is enriched. Now, in this episode, we are going to see how we can offer Naivedya. So the Naivedya is offered to gods and goddesses. And the $1,000,000 question is like, if I offer the Naivedyam, are the gods going to eat it? So only I am going to eat it. And why in the name of God people are offering to God? See, God has no body, God has no intestines, God has no taste, and God cannot digest the food which you eat because He doesn't need it, require it. All that is given to you is by God. The earth has given all the things to us. So whatever food we have got is from divine. So there is no necessity for you to offer and God to get fulfilled. It is not that. You are offering. So when you offer food, it is a gesture of gratitude. God, you have given me, and this a portion of it, I submit it to you, and I'll take it. That is what you mean by Naivedya. Once it is offered to God and then taken back, it becomes prasad. It becomes prasad. That's why we'll say, you offer water to God, it becomes teetham, that is the highly purified water. When you offer annam, that is food, to God, it becomes Naivedyam, Prasadam. It gets energized with all these, the Panjabhutas as well as the mantras, it gets energized. And then when we are consuming it, it will do good to you. And also, by offering the Naivedyam, we connect our souls with the divine in the sense that, see, when the Naivedya is prepared, your whole body, mind, and soul are acting. You just put your mind, like, today I'm going to do this puja. And suddenly, what Naivedyam has to be offered also will pop up in your mind. See, the reason is the energy in your body wants that Naivedyam. See, in Lalita Sahasranama, we talk about a lot of Naivedyam and how those Naivedyam are connected with our, that is the physical body, the dhatus of our body. I will explain to you. Payasana Priya, Twaksta Pashuloka Bhayankari, Gudhana Pritamanacha, that is the sweetened rice. Is it clear to you? Haridra Naika Rasika. Mudgaudana Sakta Chitta. All these, they are connected with a bodily energy like your proteins and the fat and asti, medas, everything in your body. And these Naivedyas are assisting the growth of your body. Now, apart from that, now I am going to teach you how we can offer the Naivedya. And what are the mantras, or rather, what are the significance of offering the Naivedya to gods? Okay. So, first the Pancha Prana. There are 10 pranas in our body. According to our philosophy, there are 10 pranas of our body, of which the 5 pranas are major pranas. That is the 5 way in which there is movement of air in our body. Okay, so prana. So first thing is the pranaya swaha. So when you say pranaya swaha, it means the inhaling energy. See, even the oxygen is known as the pranavayu. So the inhalation, that is prana. So when we are offering the Naivedyam, we say pranaya swaha. Then we say apanaya swaha. See, apana is excreted vayu. Apana vayu. So apana vayu is the excreting vayu from your body. So body needs to have the excretion of the vayu. The food you eat, it is getting digested, and the vayu that is produced also will be excreted. So that is what we call as apana vayu. And then Vyanaya Swaha. So the Vyana depends upon, there are circulation of the Vayu, distributing the Vayu over the body. So that is inside your lungs also, it is there, inside your heart it's happening. The body has the Vayu circulation. See, sometimes you'll feel a pain. Some people have this. See, if they press that part, then immediately they will have the vayu coming out of their mouth. So the Vyana is the all prevailing vayu which is present inside the body. So prana, apana, Vyana, and Udana. So this Udana vayu is responsible for you're getting the hiccups. Okay, and also like when the food is digested, it comes out, and also you pop out like vomit, all these, right? So this is the vayu which you call as the udana vayu. So pranaya swaha. See what a beautiful science it is hidden in that. Pranaya swaha. Apanaya swaha. Let there be balance in apana vayu in me. Let apana take it. Vyanaya swaha, let the distribution. See, even winking of the eyes are corresponding to the Vyana vayu. You wink your eyes. Okay, Vyanaya swaha. Udhanaya swaha. Okay, So the vayus which are coming out as hiccups and everything. And samanaya swaha. Let the vayus be samanam, that is smoothed out in your body. Because Ayurveda says the cause of disease is vadam, pittam, sletumam, etc. So vadam is vayu. So when there is a balance in vayu in your body, then one type of disease. See, so the simple procedure of offering Naivedyam to gods has such a big science in our great Sanatana Dharma. Samanaya Swaha. And we can go all the 10 vayus, whatever, later on we'll see. And even after the death, the last vayu which leaves your body is also given. It is, which is, decaying the body, and, Dhananjayan is the last vayu which leaves the body and all those things. So now this Naivedyam, for any person to live a healthy life, all these 5 vayus need to be balanced. And that is what you're going to say when you're offering the Naivedyam to gods. Okay, so have this in mind when you're offering. Now, there are certain mudras. Mudras are hand gestures which connect your bodily energy and these nerve points in your hand. And this also makes a lot of difference, because in our dharma, we also associate all the pujas with mudras. So I'll just show you how you can do the Naivedya mudras. So you have the 5 fingers. So let's name it as this finger, be it 1, that is your thumb. Is it clear to you? And then we will say 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now when you say pranaya swaha, you hold these 2 fingers. Hope I am holding it. Can you see it? 1 and 4 and 5. And pranaya swaha. Offer it to deity like this. Pranaya swaha. Then this is 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Apanaya swaha. These 2 fingers pointed. Apanaya swaha. This is the second hand gestures you are using. Next is Vyanaya swaha. 1, 3 and 4. Vyanaya swaha. Vyanaya swaha. Then except the little finger, leave out the little finger, all these fingers together. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Udhanaya swaha. Udhanaya swaha. Let all the prana, all the energy run in unison. Samanaya swaha. Samanaya swaha. All the fingers together. Samanaya swaha. And the last one is Brahmane swaha. So when you say the Brahmane swaha, take your hands up. Okay, I'll show it once again. Okay, so pranaya swaha, apanaya swaha, vyanaya swaha, udhanaya swaha, samanaya swaha, brahmane swaha. Brahmane swaha. With the hand gesture, with the realization that all the pranas are getting equalized, now with this mantra, whatever food you're offering to God becomes prasadam. Hope you understand the logic, the science behind it. So in your simple pujas, incorporate. That's all. It's just going to take few seconds to learn it and do it. But the thought, the knowledge, will liberate you. The knowledge alone will liberate you. So the Sanatana Dharma is something very great. Even smallest things have been taken care of. In my next episode, I will tell you what I mean by Argyam, Padhyam, and Achamaniyam. So, what does it mean? There's a great healing principle in Achamaniyam. So, I will expand on it in our next episode. Stay tuned. Srimatre Namaha.